Have you ever watched someone you love slowly fade? Not all at once, but little by little. One step becomes a limp. A laugh becomes a cough. The light in their eyes dims, not because they're sad, but because something deeper, quieter, is slipping away. Health, we don't notice it, until we do. When you're young, health is invisible. It's the background noise, the silence you never notice. You run, you jump, you laugh, you eat whatever you want. You don't count the hours of sleep. You don't care about sugar levels or blood pressure. You live as if you're invincible. And maybe, for a while, you are. But one day, you wake up, and something's off. You brush it off. It happens again, then again. You go to the doctor. They tell you words that don't feel like you. Deficiency, imbalance, chronic. You laugh it off. You tell yourself it's just stress, just age, just a phase, until you can't laugh anymore. Because now it's not just about feeling tired. Now it's pain. Now it's shortness of breath. Now it's pills every morning, every night. Health becomes the center of everything. When it starts to slip through your fingers, you look at your hands and see veins that weren't there before. You try to remember the last time you ran without gasping. You scroll past pictures of your younger self and wonder, where did that person go? But it's not just about you. You watch your parents slow down. You see your father struggle with stairs. You notice your mother forget the names of her own medicines. And something inside you aches, not because they're weak, but because they once carried your whole world, and now they need help opening a jar. Health. It's not just about how fast you can run. It's not just about six-pack abs or gym selfies. It's about waking up without pain. It's about eating without fear. It's about sleeping through the night without medication. It's about peace. It's about comfort. It's about dignity. We spend our youth chasing everything. Success, love, money, fame. But we spend our old age praying for one thing, health. Why do we wait until we're broken to value being whole? Why do we gamble with the most fragile thing we own? Why do we drown our bodies in sugar, in stress, in sleepless nights? Thinking, there will always be more time? There won't always be more time. Your back won't always be this strong. Your knees won't always be this forgiving. Your heart won't always beat this steady. One day, you'll wish for the energy you wasted. You'll wish for the mornings you took for granted. You'll wish for the simple joy of being able to take a walk without feeling like your lungs are on fire. Aging isn't the enemy. Neglect is. We are not promised tomorrow, but we are given today. What you eat today matters. How you move today matters. How you speak to yourself today matters. Because health isn't just a body free of disease, it's a soul that feels alive inside the body. It's clarity. It's calm. It's strength you carry quietly. You don't have to become a fitness guru. You don't have to live on salads and supplements, but you do have to care. Drink more water. Go for a walk. Sleep more. Talk less harshly to yourself. Say no to stress that isn't yours to carry. Don't wait for your body to scream before you finally listen to its whispers. When your health starts to fade, the world becomes smaller. Trips get canceled. Dreams get delayed. Simple joys become difficult tasks. And then, regret comes. Not loudly, but silently. You'll sit by the window and remember all the times you said, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow came, and you never started. You'll remember how much time you gave to things that didn't feed your soul or your health. The stress, the drama, the endless scrolling, the late nights. And then you'll ask, was it worth it? The truth, it's never worth it. Because nothing, not fame, not fortune, not even love, feels good when you're sick. When your body becomes your cage, when your mind is fogged, when every step hurts, you realize something. Health is freedom. So if you're young, listen. If you're healthy, cherish it. Don't wait for the warnings. Don't wait for the wake-up call. Make small changes. Start today. Choose life. Stretch. Rest. Breathe. Forgive. Because healing isn't just about medication. It's about intention. Health isn't a gift we open once. It's a garden we must tend every day. It's a series of small decisions. To eat home-cooked instead of processed. To move instead of staying still. To sleep instead of scrolling. To meditate instead of spiraling. One choice at a time, one breath at a time, one day at a time. Because one day, you'll either say, I'm glad I did, or I wish I had. Don't wait until your body breaks. Don't wait until your heart aches. Don't wait until the diagnosis. Love your body, love your health, Because when it's gone, everything else dims. You can't enjoy your success, you can't hold your loved ones tight, you can't laugh freely, you can't rest peacefully. So choose now, choose wisely. You don't have to do it perfectly, just do it honestly. Your future self is watching. They're hoping, begging you to take this seriously, because they know health becomes everything when it's almost gone. You see, there's a version of you that exists only in your imagination. That version runs up the stairs with ease. That version hikes mountains, dances at weddings, plays with grandkids. But to become that version, you have to care for the version you are right now. It doesn't start tomorrow. It starts today, not with huge changes, but with tiny ones. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Swap soda for water. Sleep 30 minutes earlier. Stand up every hour. Stretch your legs. Look away from screens. Breathe, deeply and often. We think we need a complete transformation, but we just need a little consistency. Because our body remembers every cigarette, every skipped meal, every ignored ache. But it also remembers every walk, every apple, every good night's sleep. You might not see results immediately, but health is silent progress. Your liver heals in silence. Your lungs recover in silence. Your heart strengthens in silence. Don't wait for applause. Just listen to the quiet victories within you. Remember the first time you saw someone collapse or walk into a hospital room where the person lying in bed didn't look like themselves? Sick, weak, helpless. That moment shakes something inside you because you realize health is not permanent and neither is time. Imagine your future self, walking without help, climbing stairs, dancing at your child's wedding, holding your partner's hand at 80. That future isn't guaranteed, but you can fight for it, you can prepare for it, you can honor it, with your choices, with your mindset, with your love for your body. Because health isn't selfish, it's love in action. Love for your parents who don't want to bury their child. Love for your children who want to grow old with you. Love for your friends who want more years of laughter. Love for yourself. You deserve to feel good. You deserve peace. We often say, at least you have your health, but we don't realize the weight of that phrase until we don't. Suddenly, nothing else matters. Not your promotion, not your car, not your number of followers, because pain is a brutal teacher, and regret is a heavy burden. The body is like a friend. It will whisper before it screams. It will forgive small mistakes. It will carry you until it can't. So why abuse the very thing that carries your soul? Why starve it, overwork it, neglect it? Why forget that this skin, this heart, these bones are your home? You can buy a new car, you can buy a new house, but you can't buy a new spine. You can't order new lungs. You can't download a second chance. When it's gone, it's gone. So why not protect it now, while you still can? Your future doesn't depend on willpower. It depends on systems, habits, environment. Place your workout clothes on your chair. Meal prep once a week. Delete the junk food from your cart. Set alarms to drink water. Set up your life to protect your health. Because discipline doesn't happen in chaos. And don't shame yourself. You are not a failure for starting late. You are not weak for needing rest. You are not broken for falling behind. You are human, and healing is never linear. Every day you try counts. The world wants you to move fast, push harder, hustle longer. But your body, it wants presence, it wants balance, it wants care. Slow down, eat slowly, walk slowly, love slowly. There is no finish line, only life. Look in the mirror, not to judge, but to appreciate. That heartbeat, that breath, that body that holds your soul, it's been through so much. And it's still trying for you. Give it grace, give it rest, give it love. When your health is gone, you'll look at old photos with tears, not because of your looks, but because of your energy, your glow, your freedom. Don't let it slip. Don't trade your peace for temporary pleasure. Don't sell your future for 5 seconds of taste. You're worth more than that. Let today be your turning point, not tomorrow. Today. Because no one regrets starting too soon, but everyone regrets starting too late. There's something quietly cruel about the way life teaches us lessons. It doesn't shout, it waits, it whispers, until it roars. You ignore the little aches, you brush off the fatigue, you down another cup of coffee and tell yourself, I'm just tired, I'll rest later. But later rarely comes, and when it does, it comes as a hospital room, a test result, a sudden silence inside your body that you can't explain anymore. We romanticize overwork. Hustle culture tells us to bleed for our dreams. But what are dreams worth when your body breaks before you get there? You begin to realize it's not just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. And health is the only currency that truly buys that. The body keeps score of every sleepless night, every skipped meal, every cigarette you lit thinking just one, every time you said, I'll deal with it later, and one day it tallies up. All those tiny decisions become your diagnosis. We only start to value things when the risk of losing them becomes real. Health is no exception. We spend our youth trading health for money, and then spend old age trading money for health. But no amount of money can buy back a beating heart that's giving up. No luxury can silence the pain inside your chest. No success can soothe the body, screaming for care. Aging isn't cruel, it's honest. It strips away illusions and shows us what we really need. Not fame, not fortune, not applause, just enough breath to wake up tomorrow. Just enough strength to walk without pain. Just enough time to make peace with how we lived. There's a version of you in the future, staring back through a hospital window, wishing you walked more, wishing you drank more water, wishing you'd learned to sit in silence and let your heart slow down. That version of you doesn't care how many likes you got, doesn't care how fast your Wi-Fi was, doesn't care how much your car cost. They just want a second chance at what you still have, right now. Pain is a teacher. Subtle at first, sharp later, and finally, relentless. It forces you to confront what you've ignored, not just physically, but emotionally. Because health isn't just in your muscles and bones, it's in your peace. It's in the tension you hold in your jaw when you're angry. It's in the stomach aches caused by words you never said. It's in the weight of grief you carry in silence. Your body is listening. Every time you ignore your needs, every time you prioritize others, but leave nothing for yourself. Every time you call yourself lazy for needing rest, it remembers and it stores it all. Until one day it speaks back louder than you can bear, not out of revenge, but out of desperation. Do you know what regrets sound like? They don't scream, they whisper. They come at night, when the world is quiet and your body isn't. When you realize the years you spent chasing everything, you forgot to protect the one thing that carried you through it all, your health. We don't realize we're falling until we hit the floor. But there were signs. There were always signs. The chest tightness, the shortness of breath, the fatigue that no sleep could fix, the emotions we stuffed down with food or silence, all of them, messages from the body asking for help, and we were too busy. Busy building, busy running, busy proving, busy pretending, until the only thing we couldn't ignore was pain. Health isn't just about not being sick. It's about feeling alive. It's about waking up and not hurting. It's about stretching your arms and feeling air fill your lungs. It's about dancing without fear of joints locking, laughing without coughing, loving without stress ripping through your chest. It's about being free in your own skin. And most of us have never felt that kind of freedom. We anesthetize ourselves with caffeine, with screens, with noise, with food, with distractions. Because if we sat still long enough, we might feel the truth inside our bodies, that we are tired, that we are hurting, that we are begging for care, but we're so used to running, that slowing down feels wrong, like weakness, like laziness, when in fact it is wisdom. It's not too late, not yet. If your heart still beats, you still have time. Time to nourish, time to rest, time to forgive yourself for the years you spent breaking yourself for others. Start with small things. Drink water, sleep on time, walk under the sky, put your phone down, breathe deeply, eat slowly. Listen to what your body has been saying all along. Health isn't built in gyms. It's built in quiet moments, in decisions no one sees, in food you prepare with intention, in boundaries you set to protect your peace, in choosing rest without guilt. The body, it remembers how you treated it, and one day, it will answer you back with grace or with warning. You get one body, one vessel, one chance to honor the life force inside of you. Don't wait until it's nearly gone to finally care. So, if you're listening to this right now and your body is still working, even if a little tired, a little worn, you are blessed. You still have time to choose differently. You still have time to soften, to slow down, to repair what you've neglected, to make peace with yourself and with the vessel that's carried you this far. Don't wait for the breakdown. Don't wait for the doctor's voice to turn serious. Don't wait until you can't walk up the stairs, or remember your own name to suddenly care. Choose now to honor your body, not because it's perfect, but because it's yours, because it's the only home you will ever truly live in. And homes need tending. Health is not just about how long you live, it's about how well you live, how deeply you breathe, how joyfully you move, how peacefully you rest. Let that be your new measure of wealth. Not cars, not numbers, but clarity, energy, presence. That is what health gives you. And if you've already lost some of it, if your joints hurt, or your lungs are weak, if you're healing from a diagnosis, or watching someone you love fade slowly from their body, know this: compassion is still yours. To give, love is still a healing force, and presence is the most powerful medicine of all. Show up for your body today. Feed it what it truly craves. Give it sleep. Give it movement. Give it sunlight. Give it gentleness. Because one day, you will look back and either whisper, "I wish I had," or smile quietly and say, "I'm glad I did." Take care of your health before health becomes the only thing you wish you had taken care of. Because in the end, health isn't everything until it's almost gone.